Helena, and today we welcome Dr. Moondust, cancer biologist and founder of Moondust Cosmetics, for a Q&A. Our topic today is the pros and cons of the vaccine the whole world is waiting for. Hello, Dr. Moondust. Thank you for being with us again. There's so much news and high hopes for a COVID vaccine. Can we start perhaps with the first question, something rather important and basic, which is, what are your thoughts about vaccines? And I think there's a little story to go with it.
Yes, vaccines are one of the big scientific discoveries. And I've always loved the story about how Jenner observed the milkmaids and how clear and fresh their skin was in the midst of a smallpox epidemic. And he realized that that was because they got a lesser version of the disease called cowpox. And that was the whole basis of the idea of the vaccine. And it was really a tremendous finding because it was a very disfiguring disease for both men and women.
Yes, that was a wonderful discovery by Dr. Edward Jenner. And I'm wondering what your personal experiences have been with vaccines.
Well, traveling all around the world, I've had vaccines all my life: tetanus, typhoid, polio, cholera, without any problems.
Have you had any bad experiences with vaccines? Because from time to time we hear from members of the public about the reactions that they've been mentioning.
Well, then came the typhoid, tetanus, pertussis vaccine. And that was a very bad one because about a month after I got it, I started to have symptoms that I thought were some kind of hemorrhagic flu. I was getting muscle aches and pains and spasms. I was getting coughing up blood, getting nosebleeds, losing blood from other areas, and it just caused a total hormonal imbalance in my whole body. And I was left feeling so weak for months after because I already have a Mediterranean anemia. And I do suspect that that vaccine was contaminated with some kind of hemorrhagic virus.
So it seems from your experience that people are well advised to look into the conditions of their own particular health and well-being, and to consider vaccines very much so on an individual case-by-case basis. So
Definitely. And quite honestly, I have just had oral vaccines since I had this horrible experience.
Well, I hope to have you back to look at vaccines for coronavirus more specifically. So for now, I'll say thank you so very much for joining us and sharing your experience and opinions about vaccines. And to our viewers, I hope you will join us for more information on updates that Dr. Moondust will bring us, as well as information on sun care as the summer continues. Please find us on Facebook or join us on Instagram, or certainly visit any of the blog posts that are already up regarding sun care and health and wellness on moondustcosmetics.com. Thank you so much for joining us today.